Well, before the break, we asked which state has reported the most fatal snake bites since 1900. California, Florida, Georgia, or Texas? The correct answer? That would be B, Florida.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row for Florida. Had the shark thing yesterday. The Sunshine State has reported 7 deaths from snake bites since 1900. Texas was second with 6, followed by California and Georgia. 3 states, Ohio, West Virginia, and Missouri, are tied in 5th with 3. Well, in some parts of the country, this is the spring of snake bites. In Georgia alone, the state's Poison Control Center has received about 40% more snake bite calls than this time last year. And there are reports that snake bites be over 50%, or up over 50% in the state.
Oh, wow. Well, joining us now is Samantha Klouda. She's a wildlife technician at the Chattahoochee Nature Center in the greater Atlanta area. And you've got a nice little friend there with you.
Yes.
First off, what kind of snake is that?
This beautiful snake is an eastern king snake. They're non-venomous, and they're native to Georgia. We have a lot of them here.
Non-venomous.
Non-venomous,
so
yes.
I feel safe.
Yes. They're very important for our ecosystem. They actually eat other snakes, and they eat venomous snakes like copperheads. So they're excellent. Snakes in general, and these guys are important for rodent control too. So they're awesome to have around.
So they do a good job of helping us out. All
exactly.
Right, we want to talk about snake bites. We have certainly noticed that there seem to be a bit more snake bites taking place countrywide and in the South. What's the reason behind that?
A lot of it is the fact that with the climate warming, we're having warmer winter weather sooner, and it's getting warmer sooner, so these guys are coming out of brumation, which they do in the winter, which is like a hibernation-like state for them. So they're coming out of it sooner, they're more active sooner, and so we're seeing more of them. We've also seen the numbers for king snakes decline as well, which are snakes that would eat copperheads.
And what does that do to, I mean, something like the king snake, why are we seeing a reduction in population?
A lot of it is habitat loss, some from pollution and human interference this time.
Wow. All right. I know you have another little buddy with us here that we're going to grab as well. And we're going to sort of get into when you get to see a snake in just sort of your backyard. What are the things that you should be doing, and whether or not we should be afraid of them, what we should be looking at in terms of non-venomous versus venomous snakes. So we're going to allow you to grab that second snake there for you.
You didn't get that? You weren't?
No, I'm going to leave that to the professionals. The professionals can handle that.
Next hour, we'll let him grab that one. So. Yeah, but this one's going to be, I think, a corn snake. I think a little more colorful. And once again, non-venomous. There's the key right there. And certainly something that, you know, oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Right now on your screen, we're
those
showing
are
you some venomous snakes.
Yes.
But right now, she's got, again, a corn snake here. And this is something that you could easily find in your backyard. And you see that and you say, oh, my gosh, this could be dangerous. But it's not. And so how would I determine what is a more venomous or non-venomous snake?
So there are some ways that we can kind of tell. Venomous snakes have a more broad pointed head, but non-venomous snakes, when they're feeling threatened, they'll flatten their head, and they can even rattle their tail to make them seem more dangerous. So it's really important to have an idea of the venomous snakes in your area, to know what copperheads look like, to be able to kind of at least identify those, the ones that you're going to see a lot of, just because a lot of times these are confused for copperheads.
So now there's color. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Is color one of those things that you would be able to say, okay, that's maybe a brighter color, so that has a venomous snake? Is that even part of the equation?
Not necessarily, because copperheads, they have a very distinct pattern on them. That's one identifier you can do, because these guys have bright colors, but they're non-venomous. But then there are dark snakes that are venomous and non-venomous, so color's not always a factor.
And habitat, are we still increase, decrease? How are we doing with the snake here in terms of population?
So their populations, the king snake's the one that we've seen a lot of decline, but just in general with habitat loss, we're seeing populations go down, but we want to try to conserve as much as we can for these guys.
All right, Samantha, we certainly appreciate it. Thanks for bringing in our friendly friends here. It's been a good time.